Oh boy. Oh boy, boy. So, next event is currently live, but information. I know I sound excited because honestly, this is actually really nice. I'm actually very excited for this. We immediately have next Gala Dragalia remix information, and oh boy, this is exciting stuff. So before I continue, do subscribe for more content. I am gonna do my Legend TARDIS incredibly soon, and also showcases. I said I was gonna do them. I really am gonna follow through. It's just that I'm gonna do Legend TARDIS first because I do want to start to do weeklies and other stuff like that, and also new series idea. So do look forward to those. And also, I have links in the description. Feel free to check them out for more stuff. So immediately, as as you can see, and we also had some information a few days ago, but Lathna and Cleo are here. They are in the general pool, so immediately you are able to skip. Just if you do not have the currency, which a lot of people are hard saving for anniversary, which I do recommend you guys start to do. But also, however, this banner has Gala Reborn Agni, as well as Gala Not. So immediately, get Ganot, if you do not own Not, I would consider pulling for her because she is a very good unit. She's a pure a dispel bot. Wait, I just realized that volume is not coming through this. I've just realized that. So give me a minute. Like I can hear it. There we go. I don't know why volume was not going through this entire time. I was hearing it through my headset. Oh well. But regardless, Gala not immense dispel bot when controlled by an AI, but when you control her, a unique a dragon drive and can really do damage. Gala is a really good wind dagger. I feel like a lot of people should own her already, but just in case if you don't, I would consider going for her now. And Gala Reborn Agni, he is not Mars. About the same tier as Gozu Tenno, just pure dragon damage, but also a really good AI dragon as well, because he'll pretty much always keep up and running the the damage up. I don't know why those words escaped me, but Agni is really good. I will be sure to go over them a little bit further into the video after I talk about Lathna and Cleo. So let's dive into this. So Yukata Lathna, Wind Katana. Who gave the child a blade? Who gave the child a blade? I just want to know. But either way, she's an attack unit. So moving into the S1. If I suddenly sneeze, I'm starting to feel one. All right, I'm just warning you right now. So deals enemies dispels one buff. Very nice. Activates skill. There it is. I knew it was coming. Damn it, I knew it was coming. So activate skill shift, phase and a defense amp. Okay, so immediately, I'm okay with the defense amps, but it's like strength amps. They're not the greatest as is. Like we struggle as is getting them up and running. So it's like, why are we investing into defense amps? But I guess it's just next. So, oh well. So I guess we'll be getting defense amps for the next couple months. All right. Phase 2, you reduce the target strength, also an amp on top of that. Phase 3, strength and defense, and also another amp. And bright side about this is that it's not tied to a cooldown at all. So that means that she can still she should be able to get amps up and running pretty well. So that is very nice. That's very nice. And which also one thing to know as well, interphases, her damage will continue to go up, which is going to be very nice, up to a 1.8 mod total. Very nice actually. Only a 2.6, not bad. Dispelling is nice, and for the strength, it's minus 10% for 10 seconds. Defense is minus 5 for 10 seconds. It's not bad. I will say it's not bad. It's still pretty good. I will say it's still pretty good. All right, so this right here, this is actually a broken skill, right? This is at a share cost of 7, so this is expensive. So let's dive into it. So deals damage, lowers their wind resistance, and deals bonus damage based off of the total combined level of the current team amps. Now, keep in mind, this does not specify strength or defense. This can take them combined. So, say for example, you have 2 team amp level 3s of strength and defense. This accounts for both of them. This is actually really, really good. I feel like if it works how I think it works. So in the future, this is going to absolutely dump out a truck ton of damage. Because, for example, as is, it's a 1.7 mod. That's without any team amps. Adding on team amps, a level 1 team amp adds on almost 1k. And meanwhile, a team amp level 2, it's adding on about 1.8. What the fuck? So, literally, Lathna can become an incredibly good damage dealer. And which also, wind res, it's 3% for 20 seconds. And already as is, we have Midgard 0 existing. Lathna is a broken unit when used correctly. When amps become at a point to us where we can get them very easily, Lathna will become an absolutely broken unit. And also, that's not all. Strength 10%, Wind Dragon Haste 20% off of the chain. She is the best Katana Wind as a backline. She's the best right now. So that immediately puts even more value on her name. But there's even more stuff, right? So, Reduced Strength Punisher, okay? Increases damage to enemies with reduced strength by 20%. A freeze res, which is nice. Honestly, at this point, the freezes don't, the reses don't matter because well, we will be getting more affinities resulting in the Banes, so that should be fine. And also skill damage 30%. Lathna is seriously a dumb unit. Like, holy crap. I actually really want to summon for her because A, I do not want another Lathna to become my white whale, but B, I'm also future-proofing because the instant wind amps become very abundant. This S2 is becoming a monster, and even as is, because it is shareable, everyone will have access to these mods, which is actually incredibly good. So, yes, this is going to be a share skill absolutely worth getting. This is going to be a unit absolutely worth getting. Especially, even if it's just for the backline. Even if it's just for the backline. Immediate usage, very good. So my final verdict on Lathna, incredibly good. But I do feel like it's a future-proof thing. Just like how Summer Shell is. It's a future-proof thing. But can still absolutely dump, alright? But also, with the anniversary coming up, I do understand if you guys do save and skip her. But also, I want to talk about Cleo before I give my overall verdict on this banner. So, Cleo. A Fire Wand. That's a support unit. The next one is a share of 5. That 5 is actually very important. It's very good, actually. So, deals damage to enemies directly ahead and creates a debuff zone that adaptively suppresses damage dealt by enemies inside it. Adaptive suppression reduces damage with no elemental attunement, as well as elementary attunement damage to the target that has an elemental advantage too. Not only is this a 1.6 mod, but if I'm reading this correctly, and if I understand this correctly, the enemy will do 5% less damage. That's what I'm assuming this means. This is a completely new mechanic, so I'm not entirely sure how this will integrate into everything. but if it's just outright 5% less damage they deal, this is still gonna be incredibly good. But to then even further, the S2 deals damage nearby enemies, creates a debuff zone that reduces the strength and defense of enemies inside it. So also this is the first debuff zone that's dealing 2 things at once, which is really, really good, and grants user defense amp. Also, it's not tied to a cooldown. And remember, Mars exists. Mars fucking exists. That is going to be broken. That's going to be absolutely broken. So immediately about 1.6 mod total. Pretty good. It's 10% and 10%, which is still really nice. 10 seconds. Still good. Really, really nice. Unfortunately, this is not shared. If this was shareable, this would I wouldn't say overtake Xiao Jing, but definitely have more utility than Xiao Jing. Really nice. Honestly, skill damage, nice. The res, okay, sure. Honestly, benches, whatever. But however, moving into other stuff now. Increases damage dealt by users' attacks based on the number of active debuff zones. We know that the cap for buff zones in general is 4. So that's very good. The maximum bonus given when there are 2 or more debuff zones increase damage by 15%. So pretty much you want 2 debuff zones active, aka she can do that herself, and maybe even a Xiao Jing friend as a Xiao Jing shared skill as well. Not friend, my bad. So yeah, she is always going to be doing increased damage. Their defense is going to be lower. Their strength is going to be lowered. Their damage is going to be lowered. Holy shit. That's broken. Sleep res, that means that you can use your agility, but also once again, we're going to get more resistances, so reses don't matter that much anymore. And also fills 10% of skill gauges when the user is granted a defense amp. Wait a minute, let me read this part real quick before I say my final thoughts. So skill creates the defense zone that applies adaptive suppression when an enemy. They'll deal reduced damage as long as the attack has no elemental attunement or has an elemental disadvantage against their target. Okay, so they just outright reduce damage. Okay, but this real quick, because she's not tied to a defense, because her defense amp A does not have a cooldown, and B they're starting to output defense amp units. She is literally going to be getting amps at the fucking asshole, potentially. So once again, she is another future-proof unit, but holy shit, even right now, she is dumb. Like once again, reduce damage, reduce defense, reduce strength, can increase her damage based off of the amount of debuff zones in which Xiao Jing exists already. Like, what the fuck? That's broken. I mean, well, sure. Fire. I believe Fire. Wait, no. Fire already has all their content right now. So immediately, you don't need a summon for her. Just if you are going for a meta option. Computer, can you not? I'm recording here. Can you not, computer? Okay, but fuck, I almost lost my train of thought. But no, like, even though Fire does have all their content, if you are summoning for meta, you can skip Fire pretty much. If you can clear all content just fine, at least. At least I think Fire has all their content. Well, no, Fire might be missing one thing, I think. I don't. Wait, no, never mind. I'm dumb. I just remember that Asura. My bad. I remember Jolly Asura. But yeah. My point stands there. My point stands. Don't need summon for her, but hey, she's still gonna be really fucking good. Like I might seriously consider picking her up because with this shared skill, it might actually have usage. It might seriously have usage, especially for even Asura auto comps because well, okay, what if that orb does reduce damage? That could be nice. So moving on, we do have the returning Gala Knot. Just in case if you don't know what she does, she is combo count based. Um, she does have a unique scenario attack, two as of which she can get combo very very quickly, but will dispel off of S1, dispel off of S2. Combo counts for 20 or higher. Her Metamorphosis gauge fills, which is her Dragon Drive. When she shapeshifted, S1 will inflict Storm Lash, and the S2 is just pure damage. A crit rate. That also combo equals a shapeshift prep, aka what Gala Leonidas has. The wind variation, incredibly good. This is just a metamorphosis. Dual res and a flurry of strength built into her kit. She is really, really strong, really good. Like you cannot go wrong with picking up Gala Knot in the slightest. Even if you are set, she is really good. She's made for Legend Ciela. Just a really good unit. Really nice pickup. Now moving on to Gala Reborn Agni. Just damage. So good on damage that in the break say he does the reduced damage, but still absolutely puts out a shit ton. But then obviously we have the 30% modifier and strength 70%. Still, Gala Reborn Agni is a really really good fire unit. For just like pure damaging DPS. Towards where you don't need to worry about like skills and stuff like that. Towards where it's like just like standard attacks or some crap. He can be really really good. So he's also worth a pickup. So this banner is a dangerous banner, especially with the anniversary appearing at the end of next month. This is going to be a start to save time, but with the quality of these units, it's going to be incredibly hard to do so. Now, once again, you don't need them. At most, you might want Lathna, but still, like, they're both very, very good units. Like, I'm honestly considering summoning for them, especially because it's on a remix, so they will have increased rates. That's what I'm considering right now. Like, well, I know if I ask you guys, hey, should I summon? You guys are going to say yes. So I'm not going to ask you guys, but it's something I will most definitely need to consider. But I might consider future-proofing myself right now. I might consider. And also, I love Lathna as well, so that might be another reason for me. But that's going to be it for this video. So you guys can make the verdict all by yourselves. But my opinion, save if possible, because anniversary is on the way. But however, just if you love Cleo, you love Lathna, you need wind, this would be a great time to start to build wind and fire. I would probably go ahead and summon, just if you really really need them, because these are all really really good options. These are all really good. So that would be my consideration, but tomorrow should be a good video, so I'll see you all tomorrow then. See you later.